What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Beast GN. Today we are playing some life gain shenanigans in Explorer. Somebody suggested to do some life gain shenanigans in Explorer, and well, this is one of my favorite decks. We've updated it for the new set, so we do have Case of the Uneaten Feast in it. But also, other than that, we have Cleric Class. We've replaced the Ajani's Welcome with the Case of the Uneaten Feast because I think this is just a better card. Because you do get that extra oomph if you need it, even though like we usually don't use it, but you know, it could come in handy. You never know. If we have a bunch of these on the field and we can pop one and get a creature back, yeah, that's pretty good. We have the Cleric Class in here because we gain life. We gain that much life plus one instead. Since we're always gaining at least one life, we're going to be gaining 2 life every time we gain life. So Healer Hawk for that infinite life gain, because it could just attack every turn, you know, like instead of like, you know, so you run out of creatures to play to activate the case, right? So if Healer Hawk's on the field, you just get in for 1, get that life link. Leonin Vanguard, I think this is an underrated card. This is one of the coolest cats in Explorer, I think. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +1/+1, and you gain 1 life. So, I mean, you're going to gain that life usually before you attack, right? So, well, it's going to be before you attack. And then you get to put counter on, like, the Voice of the Blessed or the Ajani's Pridemates. We also have Lunarch Veterans, which, you know, fill the role of the Case of the Uneaten Feast as well. But in creature form, what? Yeah, awesome. Speaker of the Heavens, because more often than not, we're going to have more than 27 life, and then we can create that 4/4 angel creature token. This is going to be the object of your opponent's hate. Usually they will kill this almost immediately before it gets a chance to do anything. It usually doesn't get to do its thing because it, you know, doesn't have haste, so you can't use its effect right away. Even if you could, you still couldn't, because no, you could once. But yeah, it doesn't have haste, so usually it's susceptible to just death, and then you don't get to use it. We have the Ajani's Pridemates, the Voice of the Blessed. These things are 2 of our payoffs, 2 of the 3 payoffs in the deck. Speaker of the Heavens is 1, and then these are the other 2. So this is the payoff for the life gain that we are doing. We're doing a lot of life gain here. Also, we have Delney in the deck. We have 1 Delney, because a lot of our life gain is going to come from either, you know, like the Lunarch Veteran is 1. I just wanted to be able to double that up if I could. So we put 1 in there because it doesn't do anything for the Case of the Uneaten Feast or the Cleric Class. It doesn't really do anything, like it doesn't double trigger those. But it does double trigger the Lunarch Veteran, it does double trigger the Leonin Vanguard, and it does double trigger the Inspiring Overseer. So that is really cool. But we have 1 because I don't think it's the best card for this particular deck. We have 2 Archangel Elspeths, which could make a white 1/1 soldier creature token with lifelink. So the creature has lifelink, and it enters the battlefield, so that we do get the triggers off of the Lunarch in the Case of the Uneaten Feast. We can also put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its types and gains flying. That right there is good for the Voice of the Blessed, because that's, you can get the right amount of counters on it faster than what you normally would, making it vigilant and flying. Listen, if all, you know, we get it to 6, we return all non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's permanent cards. That's every single thing from this right here, this little row back. So that's pretty cool. We're probably never going to get to that. I've rarely ever gotten to that point, but in this particular deck, a -6 on Elspeth is really good. We have Depopulate as a contingency plan. It's one of 2 removal spells that we have in the deck. The Voice of the Blessed, once it becomes indestructible, will not die to Depopulate, which is why I chose Depopulate over Sunfall or Farewell. And we have the Wandering Emperor, which is life gain, it's removal, it's a creature entering the battlefield. So everything we want to do in this deck, the Emperor is doing. So that's why we have that. We have Eiganjo, and we have 22 planes. We have 23 lands in here because our curve is so low. So 23 is pretty much a nice medium. We do get to draw with the Inspiring Overseer too. So there is that. So we don't need too many lands. We'll eventually draw our 4th land if we haven't already. We'll draw our 4th land with the Inspiring Overseer, or with the help of the Inspiring Overseer. So, yeah, that's what we got going on here. Nothing super special. The original version of this deck, I don't know if I've played it on the channel before, but had the Leonin War Leaders in this. And I've always found it too hard to get in with the Leonin War Leaders. Like, they make 2 creatures when it attacks, but I just think going small and just like using that strategy, because like you have to pay the 4 mana to put it out, and that's a big commitment in a deck like this where like everything wants to be like you want to play multiple creatures in a turn. So I think that's a pretty big commitment. Like we do have the 4 mana things in the deck, but these are like, you know, these are premium. These are something that you want to pay 4 mana for in this particular deck. But that is it. That's what it is. Let's get into the games and see exactly how this particular version of life gain does in Explorer. This looks okay, but really no way to gain that first life though, right? 3 lands is pretty good though. But with this deck, you kind of got to get going early, right? Let's mulligan. No, mulligan. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, this is not good. Then we'll be able to play Cleric Class and Leonin next turn. The Leonin Vanguard. We'll do this. They could destroy stuff with flying, though. I don't like that. Let's see. Go like that. I think they're going to destroy this once it gets flying. I want to say that is how it's going to go. They're waiting for it. Spurlunking. Okay, well, we got one more chance to do some damage here. We get a land. That's pretty good, right? Because we get to either play the Archangel or we get to level up. Okay, Lotus Field, sure. 3 mana of any one color. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sacrifice any number of lands, search your library for that many land cards, and put them onto the battlefield tapped. Can't all be Lotus Fields, though, right? We'll put the 2/1/1 counters on Voice of the Blessed, I think. Then it gets Vigilance. Vigilance, my friend. Vigilance. The Scape Shift. Pretty good card. It's lands. Land cards. So they could be creature lands, actually. But don't you have to... Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. We have Case, Cleric Class, Leonin Vanguard. I like this, kinda. I mean, it's pretty good, right? It's not the worst thing in the world, so we go Case first, and then Cleric Class, then Leonin Vanguard. Sequencing is important here. No. No, there goes my Vanguard. Sorry to Tom Hanks you there. Oh, never mind, that's pretty good. They're gonna kill it, though. They have, like, a Fatal Push, probably. The Fatal Push. Oh, yeah. This is, like... Okay. Okay. They could kill the Voice of the Blessed. I think they want to kill the Speaker of the Heavens, though. If I'm not mistaken. Fatal Push. I knew they had it. We're just gonna go like this. Just get the board state going. If I attack and they destroy it, we're very sad. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and level up. This is all we have to do. Attack. They block. Spread the wealth. Do this. Yeah. There we go. We've got a board state. I don't know if I did that right. I mean, I'm just like spreading the wealth everywhere. Okay, we win. Never mind. We did it right. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, we'll keep this. Even if we can't get in for attacks right away, we still have the Leonin Vanguard and Speaker of the Heavens. Oh, I like this. Is not the worst thing in the world. Uh-oh, Fabled Passage, which means you're playing some colors. Oh no. Green. Not too scared of green, but you never know what happens. If they have another color, obviously they have another color. Well, maybe it could be a landfall deck, though. They don't have to have more than green. Could just be a strict landfall deck, which Fabled Passage is really good. But I feel like if they're doing anything with landfall, they're wasting all of their... Unless they can get them back, they're wasting all their Fabled Passages here. Okay. No attacks, not running anyone into any 1/1s. Green and red, man. They could wipe the board. Brushfire Elemental. They do have the landfall. Alright, I'm okay with that, though. Attack, I guess. They could try to kill the Voice of the Blessed. They probably have something to kill it. That landfall. They've already used the Fabled Passages, though. Like, they might have another one, but... Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? We can gain life like that. Yeah, let's do that. This gains us more life here. And then we'll do that. We gain 2 more life here. 7 damage to the face. Let's go. We are very much still in danger here, though. Because this Brushfire Elemental can get so big so fast. And it can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Which we do have a 7/7 on the field. And they only have red and green, so it's going to be really hard to kill it. But, listen, I believe in them. I believe they can do it. So let's see if they do it. I'm just going to do that. Gonna do a little mini block there. Ember Cleave, sure. Okay. That's actually really good. I think the question is, what do I do here? Yeah, we just win, I guess. Shuffler? Are you okay? Alright, let's keep it. I mean, we get the Pridemate, man. I mean, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Got 3 Pridemates here. Albeit not as good as the Voice of the Blessed, but it still does the job. Oh no. A Witch Oven deck, nice. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I also haven't played Explorer in a while, so. They can take control of it and sacrifice it? Well, no, they don't have red. Cauldron Familiar, sure. And second Witch's Oven. I love it. Ajani's Pridemate. And then we get to infinitely just keep using Elspeths. So they can bring it back. But they're gonna have to start being able to block too. And they can. Really, dude? Oh, I guess you have nothing else to do with it, so why not? Well, you could have brought it back that turn. Alright, so we can Elspeth next turn. Save the Pridemate. What will it be? A Witch Oven. Aha! This thing. Trying to get more into the graveyard. That's fine. Oh, they got it! Look at that. What a surprise. Vat of Rebirth. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Hey, you have multiple cat ovens, and I have multiple cats. So, you know. Cat soldiers. So he's gonna block, obviously. I mean, it makes sense. And he's gonna sacrifice both of them with the Witch Oven. I'm interested to see how this goes. He is missing land, too. Stitcher Supplier, sure. But what are you gonna do when you can't block? When I make it a flyer? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm just gonna plus. I'll have blockers with lifelink. I'm okay with that. What will you do? Create a 1/1 creature token. Oh, okay. I'll do it. I'll take it. I'll take that action. Hey, we only have 23 lands in the deck, so I'm okay with that.
This is our fight to win.
Yup. The thing is, though, gonna block, and probably gonna block. Yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense. This is one of the most annoying decks. If you haven't played against this, man, I played against this when it was in standard and it was annoying. Just imagine everything you hate right now. This was even worse. 8. Man, you can get some stuff out of the graveyard. I'll tell you that much. Sure. And the Cauldron Familiar, sure. Alright, that's enough lands. I mean, for sure. Let's see. Oh, what now, dude? No, they can get some crazy stuff here. Oh, they had a third one? Oh, good, we're just dead. Amazing. But it weakens this guy. But he can, like, power it up at will. We'll just block it with the 1/1 though, right? Right? Oh, no. Alright, we're at 15. This is not the way this deck is supposed to roll. 7, 8 lands? That's insane. We have 23 lands in our deck because everything's so low, but we just found everything. Oh, one of those lands we got from Boseiju, though, so... So there's that. But we still got 7 lands other than that. Stitcher's Supplier, sure. Oh, you got all 4 cats. That's amazing. You know, I was thinking, why not, right? But honestly, I think we just win next turn, right? 7, 8. Yeah, well, he comes close. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We do that. Nice. And then, what do you got for 1 mana? Nothing. Attack. No blocks here. The thing is that, like, he's doing a lot of damage to me. But next turn, we kill him if he can't kill us. Maybe I don't think there's any way I could have got lethal there. He would have blocked with the 6/6. He would have blocked with the Cauldron and sacked. Yeah, I really don't think there was any way to do that. We block these. Oh, wow. A 3rd Witch's Oven. I love it. Dude, they just get everything they need. Like, they top deck that, too. Look at that. Top deck that. I know they're only, like, 15 cards in, 30 cards in, whatever. But my God, you just got every single Cauldron Familiar. Every single Witch's Oven. Like, come on, man. Really? What are they putting into play? He asks. And he answers. Another Fiend Artisan, sure. Oh, I don't think they can kill me this turn. Good game. Yeah, I think we got it. Nice. I am Dr. Zoidberg. That's not a good Zoidberg. I'm sorry. I apologize for like every bit of that. What just happened? Keep. Think we go Healer's Hawk first. Because then we gain more life with the Cleric Class next turn. Actually. We gain more life like this. Attack. Get up to 23. Then we play the Cleric Class. Yeah. And now we're up to 27. Awesome. Attack with all. We have solved the case. We are detectives. Now here comes a crazy board wipe. Oh. No, not for 2. Well, like, and end the festivities, but I doubt that's in this deck. Why would you put that? You know, it's black-red, it's Rakdos, so why waste a slot? They're gonna have to get use a removal on this thing. Yep, 100%. I'm okay with that. If you're using your premium life gains or premium kill spell on my my 2/2, that's fine. All right, down to 11. We could do this, but then, oh, I mean, actually, that might work. Hmm. Okay. Do you have another one? Yeah, you do. Can I do this at instant speed? Creature cards in your graveyard again, you may cast this card. No. Because I can't cast anything right now. Let's see. No, let's do this. Dude, for real, with the lands in this deck, it's crazy. Yeah, I want to keep this around in case I get another like a Voice of the Blessed or something. There's no reason to bring it back right now because it comes back. It's just a 2/2. Liliana of the Veil. Sure.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
Resolve.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Oh my god. My guy. Are you serious? Oh, I guess we'll do this.
When they hit back.
And then next turn we can, yeah, can level 3 it. Okay.
When I win.
I need to get rid of your creatures. Sure.
The Raven. Off you go.
We can do this. Oh, I should have done, no. No. Yeah. Okay. I think we want the Vanguard, right? Sure. Well, I put it on the Cleric, or the Lunarch. Question is, will they have another another removal? Probably. Sure. Oh no, I'm down to 48. They don't want to discard any of their cards. Graveyard Trespasser, sure. If they didn't want to gain any, or lose any of their cards before, they're not going to want to lose them now. Another Graveyard Trespasser. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Speaker of the heavens is here. And guess what? We have 46 health. I don't think there's... anything you can do. Alright, well. Just top decked a Meat Hook Massacre. That's probably what they were doing. We're still in it, though. That's the thing. We're still in this. It seems like they're all removal all the time, right? Restless Vents, sure. This is bad, but they're running out of stuff to take out of our graveyard. They're trying to do as much damage as possible. Still above 20, though. Alright. We're gonna take this hit, though. 12. Tybalt! Ah! Okay. He exiled it, though, so he didn't get it out of my graveyard. We can't get it out of my graveyard with Glutton. Okay. What can he do? We can +2 exile the top card. Each player's library. Yeah, he could play those cards. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, that's not good. Sure. Yeah, we are just gonna die here. Oh, never mind.
I have been reborn. You've earned my blessing.
Kill that. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We have a 6/6 flyer with lifelink. Please don't have a fatal push. They didn't have a fatal push. Chances are they got a fatal push because that's the way this game goes. Blood Tithe Harvester, sure. Oh my God! They got a fatal push! Are you kidding me? Wow, dude. Wow. How lucky can you get? How lucky can you get? Rigged, my friends. Rigged. Lunarch Veteran into Voice of the Blessed into Inspiring Overseer. Seems like the kind of curve that I love. Do we think that the opponent has mass removal? Probably. But you know what? We're going to try it anyways. I mean, the hand doesn't really get better than this. I guess it could if we had some of the cases, but there's red-white. We're dead. They're just going to get rid of our things one at a time. Well... Kumano. It's a Boros deck. Boros, now, I don't think they usually put this in Boros tokens, right? Skewer the Critic, sure. They're gonna kill this next. Oh, man. It's fine. We got the Wandering Emperor, so I'm okay with that. We go... No attacks. You'll see why. Because I think they're gonna have a Wandering Emperor in their hand. And then they'll just... Yeah. And then skewer the critics on the voice. Oh, maybe not. Did you really think I was gonna block? I'm life gain, my friend. We're still gonna gain the life. They can kill one thing here. Okay. Not attacking with the Voice of the Blessed until we get Vigilance. Lightning Helix, sure. Yeah, go ahead and attack me, buddy. Let's go... Boom. And let's put 2 counters on this thing. And let's attack. There we go. Now we have a 6/6. We are... Unless they have an actual, like, just hard removal with white. Which they might. I don't think we're not really in a position to... die here? Well, it's dead anyway, so you might as well. Shock, sure.
I will return as many times as necessary.
Battlefield, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. Oh, okay. Let's see. Down to 5. All right. Can only do this as a sorcery, right? Yeah. So we could have done that, but we don't have any way to gain life. Okay. They're at 8. Sure. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. This will be fun. Play with fire. Okay. Well, we got it. Not gonna complain about that. We have Leonin Vanguard. Nothing to, like, just gain life, though, but we're going second. We have 3 lands. Let's see what they got. Black and green. So this is dying, but can't play nothing. Got to play on curve, you know. If you're gonna kill it, kill this one for me. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Difficult decision trying to be made here. Dig up. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have some graveyard shenanigans. No? Yeah? Well, no, that's cleave. Never mind. They're gonna kill the Ajani's Pridemate, right? But we get to draw a card, so... I'm trying to get them to kill the Pridemate. There we go. Because I want the Voice of the Blessed to stick. Alright, that's actually really good. Reckoner Bankbuster, sure. Let's go ahead and make a white lifelink token. Gain some life.
We fight together.
Should have attacked with the Leonin Vanguard. I don't want to block with the with it, so I don't know. They're gonna draw a card, sure. Binding of the Old Gods going to Elspeth. Oh, yep.
I must leave, but I believe you can win.
Let's go ahead and do this. This is probably gonna die, but we're gaining life. And wow, so many lands, even though we have like less lands than the average deck. That goes on tap. They can play another land. They probably want to draw a card here. Yeah, I don't know what it is like. When our curve is like low, and oh, hello. Okay. Guess we'll just go ahead and do that. Down to 10. Alright. Meathook Massacre, man. I forgot about that card. Forgot how good it was. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Look at all those Death Touch creatures. Alright. Now what? Go blank. Sure. Alright. Sorry, getting a little Tom and Jerry there. The question is, when are they gonna, like... Really? A second Meathook? Wow. Awesome, dude. When the game's rigged, it's rigged. Oh, yep. Bro, you can't tell me this, like, some game sometimes is not rigged. We have 23 lands in the deck. We're not playing a whole lot of lands. Our curve is low. We're getting all these lands in our hands, and they're top deck. The enemy is top decking everything they could ever possibly want. Now they're gonna draw a card, and they're gonna get even more stuff that they need. The thing is that they're top decking like the exact cards that like help them, you know? Like here comes the Eye Tyrant, sure. But it doesn't matter because we don't have any setup on the board. We really don't. So it's like, what do we do even? You know, like, oh, Leonin Vanguard, what do we do? Oh, it's just gonna get killed anyways, watch. Honestly, I think he's gonna... Oh, okay. We're down to 20. Here's another land. What really? Wow, love it. 8 lands. 8 lands. In 18 cards. Almost a 50% land draw ratio. Come on. Oh yeah, I could have gotten that first? Sure. Awesome, dude. God, I hate this game sometimes. Yeah, just go ahead and kill this thing. Down to 10. Doesn't matter. Gonna draw a card. Now they have a 1/1. Now they're gonna hit me for 7. Doesn't matter, does it? Yeah. There was nothing we could have done. And this is like one of those games where it's like, if I win this now, I'll be absolutely positively surprised. They're gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, of course they have another one. Why wouldn't they? Okay, well... Sure. Okay. Just had everything. 5 cards in their hand. We can't do anything about this. We're at 14. I'm not even worried about it. Not fun. Ooh, this is actually really good. We're gonna keep this. This is something. Hopefully they don't have anything to kill this. No, kill our Voice of the Blessed. They don't. Well, they might. Just mono green. Still very dangerous. Elves. Explorer elves. Oh no. All right. Can't do anything. They have 4 mana, 5 mana now. Augur of Autumn, sure. Land of War Elves, sure. More elves. Okay, well. And then 1 more Healer Hawk. Attack for 6 in the air. They just... whatever. I guess they would have to lose a bunch. But, yeah, I probably should have attacked. But they're gonna... the snapback's probably gonna be crazy. Or not. We got it. That is the deck. Still, even with the new cards, even with the Case of the Uneaten Feast instead of the Ajani's Welcome, still really good. I really love this deck. One of my favorite decks of all time. Life gain is so good because, like, they say you can't win by gaining life. Yeah, but you can not lose by gaining life. That's for sure. I just really love, like, even without playing the Delney, we didn't get a chance to play the Delney in this deck, but we played it before. We know how it works. We didn't get a chance to play it this video, but even without it, we still got a ton of triggers. We still were able to get some beefy boys on the field, and you know, just pummel our opponent into submission. So yeah, I mean, I had a good time with it. I hope you had a good time with it. It's just relatively. Is it cheap to play? We'll see. Let's see. Well, I would say if you want to make a budget version of this, just put the Ajani's Welcome in instead of the Case of the Uneaten Feast. These are rares, which make it a little bit more, you know. I mean, obviously, like, you can get a card from the graveyard, which is good, but like I said, most of the time we don't use that. So Ajani's Welcome in this deck would be just as good. And then a lot of things like this is like, oh, this is a common. Man, that's a good common. Speaker of the Heavens, and then like Voice of the Blessed. Maybe you already have these cards, and Ajani's Pridemate is an uncommon. You know, that's pretty good. I would say you don't need Delney in the deck just because we did really well without it. Yeah, it's a relatively cheap deck wildcard wise. I mean, yeah, you have like the two you have 5 mythics and 5 rares. No, more than that. 8, 9 rares. So without the Delney, of course, you don't have to play it. Like I said, it's not the greatest card in this particular deck. We're not trying to do like triple million triggers, you know. But I put it in just because I wanted to see if, you know, maybe it did work in here. But we never drew it. We never played it. Obviously, there's only one. So it's not necessary. So budget version of the deck, get rid of Delney, maybe put in another Inspiring Overseer or another Ajani's Pridemate or another Healer's Luck. Anything with less than 4, you can pop in another one of those instead of the Delney. And replace the Case of the Uneaten Feast with the Ajani's Welcome, since we didn't really need the solved version of this case. And you have yourself a slightly more budget deck than this. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. I hope you loved the life gain. I know some of you hate life gain unless you're playing it. Shout out to the comment. I love that comment. That's one of my favorite comments because they said I hate playing against. I hate life gain unless I'm playing it. That resonated so much with me because like I hate counter spells unless I'm playing it. I hate Boros tokens unless I'm playing it. Pretty much every deck I hate playing against unless I hate playing unless I'm the one playing it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. We'll see you next time. Much more videos to come. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the video and helps out me as a content creator. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.